Morning, guys. It's Monday the 27th, and I hope I find you all well today. Hope you've had an amazing weekend. Thank you, everyone that joined me for my live. I'm sorry I was a little bit slower than usual. I haven't been my best this weekend, I've got to admit. I've been suffering a bit of my sinuses, hay fever, and just been quite tired, really. I don't know how everybody else has been feeling, but I do hope that you've managed to have a good weekend. I did in the end. What we're going to say, it's just a shame that we've ended up with all this rain. I had things planned for today and tomorrow, and it's all getting rained off. So anyway, never mind. Everything happens for a reason. So let's get on with today's reading. So Monday the 27th. What have we got for today? What is the message for Monday the 27th? Are we going with them ones? Definitely going with these ones. Right. Don't use these very often. Monday the 27th. What is the message for today? How's this running? Oh, time to take action. Time to take action. See if anything else come out. Monday the 27th. I think they might have wanted to come out. Time to breathe out. Meditate and contemplate. Right. So we've got, there's not much to say on these actually, guys. It says it's time to take action, which is that one. It's time to breathe out, which is that one. And this one is meditate and contemplate. So let me just have a little look. Just tune into these cards a little bit. Now, the thing is the one thing that I noticed from these cards straight away, well, the first card that came out was this ram is there, very stern, very fierce looking, very much wanting to stand in his own truth, wanting to stand in his own rights, and probably has been giving out a little bit of this is what I want to say. So I don't know with you guys whether you've had this situation over the weekend or whether it's going to happen today, but I do feel like my nose is really runny today. Excuse me. I don't know whether you've had a scenario actually this weekend where somebody, either you or somebody else, has really stood firm and said, this is what I believe. It's funny actually, because I did a thing about believing things this morning, but you know, that somebody's like really been strong and said, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing, or this is what I believe, or you should be doing this way, or I'm not moving, I'm not budging, this is how it is and that's how it's staying. I do feel like either you or somebody else has been doing that this weekend or will be doing that today. It could also be a boss, couldn't it? It could be a family member, it could be a partner. But somebody at the moment is standing very, very firm about a decision or about, you know, putting a block on a way forward. The one thing I want to say is that if it's happening to you, you need to take a step back. These cards are saying, you know, it's time to take a breath. It's time to take a step back. The whole truth of the situation is not there. We have the full moon in this one. So in this one we have the new moon, which is all about things seeming like they're illuminated. So that's somebody who's believing that the truth is there and they know better. But then this one where it says it's time to breathe, that's all about the moon being there, and it's actually more of a full moon. So for me, that's more about the fact that there's things that are a little bit hidden. So if that's happening to you, this is someone doing this to you, then you need to look and see what the truths of that situation are. If you're the one that's standing there like this, I would just have a little look and just make sure that you are actually being as truthful as you think you are being. I'm not saying that you don't think you're being truthful, but sometimes when we look into situations or we look at other people's perspectives about things, we realise actually we might have been a little bit harsh. There maybe were two sides to a story. Things could have been done a little bit different. You could have met somebody halfway. This meditate and contemplate that's what it's showing me. It's about two people, you know, harmonizing things and going, you know, having that little bit more balance and coming back to, can you see again, we've got this this moon that is there is a new moon. So for me, that's more about it, the truth being there, and you doing this in a more balanced and appropriate way, or them doing it in a more balanced and appropriate way. It's also saying about meditation and contemplation. So it's, and I think it's more about contemplating, really. It's more about contemplating the situation a little bit more, because I do think that there could be a little bit more give and take. I do think that whoever it is that's standing here are doing that quite irrationally. It's not from a place of groundedness. It's funny that I should get this reading today, because my morning status was about looking, more about what's going on within yourself, what you truly believe, what somebody else hasn't given you the information of. It's all about not worrying about what's going on in the outside world. It's all about being grounded and being your true self. And this is what this card's about, really. It's about if somebody is projecting something towards you, or you're projecting that towards somebody else. It's about you. It is about you standing in your stead. If it's something that you believe in, then yeah, that's fine. But I do feel that I'm just not sure that right at the root of it, it's something that is completely true, or couldn't be done in a different way, or there could have been a little bit more compromise towards it. This situation will still be going on, or will just start today, so you'll know whether this message is for you or not. But please take a step back. Please try and breathe through it. Please try and ground yourself before you make any more comments about the situation. Try and look at it from other people's perspective a little bit, and just ground yourself and think, actually, is this my reality, or is this something that has either been taken the wrong way? Somebody has fed me this. Is this actually going on in the world? Does this actually need to be an argument? Is this actually affecting me, or am I just getting into an anxious state? Do you know what I mean? Just look at all the situations and just whether it's fair or not as well. Does it need to be an argument, or can it just be put to bed because actually it doesn't affect you, whether you win or lose, or whether the other person wins or loses? So I hope this all makes sense, because it all feels a little bit jargon now I'm sort of thinking about it. But I do know the point I'm trying to make. Also look at the quote that I put on for this morning, because that is a lot about this, which is, as it does happen quite a lot, doesn't it, that what I wake up to and what Spirit asked me to put. When I look, what I do is in the morning, when I have like 2,000 or 3,000 posts all in my gallery that I save when I see quotes, and I go through it, and literally I wait, like I do with the card Spirit, something jumps out at me, and then if there's anything to be written, it's usually pretty much fed. So do look at that as well, because they do both connect together. The reading for now and the card from this morning, from my Good Morning post, do connect. So yeah, have a look at that. If you're not on my Facebook and you're just on my YouTube, if you look in my descriptions box, you will find the links to my Facebook there, and you'll be able to join in as well. So do that. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you managed to get through this soggy day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.